Boys and girls, hello and welcome to another short video on science. We started talking about energy last time and we're going to continue today with a little bit of a reminder of something we talked about earlier in the year. So energy is the ability to do work. Energy is what helps things move. Without energy, nothing moves. And there are many, many types of energy and many ways of making it. Making energy is always a big problem because it's not always easy, it's not always cheap, and people have gotten very creative. In this picture, water is being used to make electricity, if you can believe it. And even something as simple as a candle creates energy. And one way that's very popular these days is wind energy. Wind turns these big things called turbines, and that helps make electricity. And the one that we talked about earlier in the year was the sun. It is so important because it keeps us all alive. It keeps everything moving and growing. Without the sun, we would be in very big trouble. So let's start with the sun and go over something we talked about before. The sun gives us heat and light. Well, plants love that light and they take it in through the leaves and they turn it into energy, and that helps them grow. And those leaves are eaten by something like a grasshopper. And that's how the grasshopper gets its energy, from eating the plant. And then there might be a frog that eats that grasshopper, and that's how that frog gets its energy. And then a bird might come along and eat that frog, and that's how the bird will get its energy. See what happens? It all starts with the sun. The sun gives it to the plants give living things food. A lot of times when we think of electricity, we think of getting zapped and we think of lightning bolts and sparks and lasers and things like that. And yes, energy is a part of all those things as well. But you can get energy just by eating a carrot. Yes, and we're going to talk more about food and energy in the next video. So, boys and girls, you can take out your Studies Weekly Energy magazine, okay? And this worksheet, Sources of Energy, it's in your packet. And let me read the top to you because this one is a little difficult. There is energy all around us. We get energy from many different places. Look at the boxes below. List 3 details about where that energy comes from or how it is used. You may use your magazine to help or your background knowledge. So, the first box says energy from food. Now, all of this information comes from the magazine. Detail 1 says living things need food to give them energy. Detail 2, plants can make their own food. Detail 3, people need food to survive. So, there are 3 other boxes here: solar energy, electrical energy, light energy. See what you can fill in by yourself. If you're not sure you can finish it, don't worry about it. Just do what you can, and we will go over it together. So, my scientist friends, do what you can with this worksheet, okay? And make sure you reread the magazine. And that's it for today. Have a fantastic day. The end.